Baby, we're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome everybody to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact, the YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started. Before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up! You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. You know what, dude? Mike fucked up. Mush fucked up.
What did he do?
Well, we're supposed to...
Sorry,
Mush.
I forgot.
Just fucking can it. It's too late.
What did he do?
Mushed. Well, we're supposed to start the show on me, and then I kind of intro a little bit, and then I introduce you guys, and then we flap into the show. So we wouldn't have to, in post, go in and edit that out. We edit on the fly.
That's hilarious that you make your guests sit here for your opening Mark Maron riff.
Well, it's a 2-second riff. It's just a couple. It's a couple. Hey, this is what we're going to be talking about today. We got Colum, who just shut everything off, and now he has some weird shit on the screen. He's got AI plus. He's got a palette, HDR, SC. He's got a new camera he hasn't used. You look great. You don't even have to do it, Colum. Whatever you're doing, you look fantastic. You look great. We have, of course, Colum, who's fixing his shit now. Hey, we don't do shit regular here.
There we go. Look how much better that is. That's great.
Nice.
It looks fantastic.
No more Irish blotchy skin.
I need
no more dark shadows of the IRA.
filter. Yeah.
We got Mike Cannon, aka Jizz Rag, is in the house.
Nice.
That's his name at truck stops around the country.
That's
Jizz
right.
Rag, because he's the only fucking man whore that has his own little rag that wipes your cock off and shines your helmet when he's done.
That's right. And the majority of it is hard and unable to absorb anything.
Yeah, well, there we go. We just got demonetized in the first 5 minutes. Let's talk about. Sorry, Mike. Mush is like, dude, you gotta stop talking about vaginas and jerking off in the first 5 minutes. You gotta just talk about something else. Anyways, what's up, fellas? How you guys doing? All right?
Yeah. Great.
All right. See you guys next week. YKWD. Thanks for adding, like the Irish always do. They add so much to everything they put themselves to. The only thing you guys are good for is drinking and boxing. Go ahead. What are you going to say?
I'm not even drinking, but I will say I completely forgot that this show, even though Mush has stayed on top of it, so don't blame him for this. Him and Gabby have been great with the reminders, but I totally forgot that we were doing the show, and I took like a tremendous amount of weed at 8:30. So this show is a race.
Oh, that's so good. I hope you'll fucking flip out in a couple minutes, right? 20 minutes?
Yeah, that's why I have my hood up like halfway. I'm like trying to stay warm and confident.
What? By looking like an idiot? So, I don't want anyone to make fun of me, so I dress like a retard.
He means his foreskin.
What are you?
I take that back.
You're like a mall Santa, except for Tim Dillon in that polo. You fucking
too wordy. It's too wordy.
Bobby, I'll turn on you too.
Listen, buddy, I'm with you. I want you to attack this Irish guy, but you were too wordy, dude. Anytime you go, you're like you're already fucking behind the barrel. You know.
I know. I knew what I wanted to say. I just didn't have the budget to get it done.
All right, let's turn it around here. Sometimes on this show, we wind up attacking each other because that's what comics do, right? One throws out a stinker. Somebody sees somebody looking like an idiot, and they like to. That's what we do. We just like to tell each other what's going on. But last night, I got to ask you, did either one of you watch the Oscars last night?
I watched it for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I was like, fuck this. It was worse. I thought it'd be like fun, because I'd hate it. And I'd be like, yeah, just be something to talk about on my podcast. And I was 15 minutes in. I was like, fuck this. It was horrific. It was like math or something.
I forget who said it. Was somebody. I think it was that kid Donovan Crip Daddy. Do you follow him on Twitter? He's fucking hilarious, that dude.
Yeah.
But he was talking about how insane it was to watch this event of all of these wealthy people step to a podium and tell you to stay inside and wear a mask while they're like in $1 million gowns just awarding each other for their performances that nobody watched.
Nobody watched any of this shit. I was trying to find people. I guess Joe List and Sarah Tulamash watch it because they're film snobs because they're trying to get in with Louis C.K.'s fucking good side.
You should have heard Feeney. You should have heard Feeney talk editing with Louis at the Cellar the other night. Kid was in his fucking glory.
Oh, really? But they had to zoom in on a TikTok. He was like, okay, I get tens of views on TikTok. He was like, get this guy off me.
Oh my God, Colum's on fire. Colum's on fire. Shit. Kid comes in swinging to that. He really is. This guy's, he had a bag of chips hit, and all of a sudden he thinks he can sit with Louis and talk film.
He told Louis he didn't like The Graduate, and Louis was flummoxed.
Wow.
Wow. I have him on to tell the story. I'm sure he tells it better. But yeah, I'm just jealous because he had a conversation with him, and I always just lock up.
Well, that's because you're in at the Cellar. He has no other options. He's like, I might as well just talk to Louis because I'm not getting on stage here. Yeah, it was weird because I tuned in, and I tuned in for like literally a second. I think I saw who was it? Glenn Close dancing, doing a booty dance, I believe. Shaking her, like some dude walked up, was like, "Yo, what you got?" Something like that, and she was just doing she turned her into fucking Cardi B. It's like, what are you doing? I mean, what are you doing? They said, you know, it was better diversity this year, but we still have a long way to go. What are you talking about? You had one of our oldest, old white lady shaking her booty on fucking TV in a $20,000 fucking Chanel. I mean, what do you want? I mean, what the fuck do you want? What do you want? The BET Awards? I mean, that's fucking crazy. What else do you want?
How funny would it be if Meryl Streep like accepted an award and she's like, I don't want to be all up in your videos, all up on your songs. Come to death row.
Well, look, it sucks because we finally got diverse and we finally made the ceremony, for inclusive for everybody. And there's a fucking virus and nobody watches and nobody cares about awards anymore. It's like we should have done this like 6 years ago or 10 years ago, when fucking Billy Crystal or somebody when it was at its peak. It was like,
I don't know, like, I didn't see any of the movies, obviously, but all of them look like they have a similar tone of just fucking bummer. And it's like, why would you, like, who is watching that during a year where everything is a bummer? It's like, how many more movies does Frances McDermott have to make with a pixie cut and a dirty face? It's like, we get it, lady. You don't wear makeup. You're great.
We get it. You can pass as a merchant marine.
Yeah.
Get it.
I'm sure she was great in it. She's good in everything, but who cares?
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
It was just a downer. I watched it for 10 minutes. It was a downer. And then they had this new thing where they used to just say like the nominees are X, Y, and Z, and everyone would like applaud each time. But then the host like stopped and went and said, "Hey Eric, I want you to know this." They gave like a little monologue after each one. So it was even longer. And she was like, just like, remember when we met 10 years ago, you were so fierce and so, it's like, it's all just like coming in each other's face. It's like, shut the fuck up. You're just saying words.
Well, and they're acting as though they're empowering each other when they are already the powerful. It's like, nobody cares about your heroic story, you fucking millionaire. Like, we're trying to pick ourselves up. We don't need to see you covered in jewels being like, and I am so strong. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I know.
Enjoy your spoils.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But here's another thing they took out of it. They took the entertainment. Me and Mush were talking about this. They literally took the entertainment out of the whole night. They took comedy. There's no comedy.
I don't know. I kind of like Harrison Ford being clueless in front of a camera and literally looking into different corners of the room of where he's supposed to deliver it.
Yeah, I'm so sad.
Was it empty?
I'm so sick. I wish he would act like Han Solo for once in his fucking life. Stop acting like that. What? Huh? Fucking asshole.
Yeah, stop wearing a right ear earring, you dipshit.
He really bugs me. It bugs me. This fucking earring bothers me to no end. I saw it when they did something with David Blaine at his house, and he was in his kitchen.
Yes.
And he did a magic trick, and he went, oh. And I'm like, you're fucking Indiana Jones. Get your shit together, Indy. And get that stupid earring out. You're a fucking dad to a lot of guys like me who never really had a dad. You and your
it's left
nose.
ear there. I mean, yeah, that really stinks. I guess that's his like. That's how he shows that he's just a fucking maverick.
I don't know, dude. And it's not even I mean, what does that earring represent? Here's the thing. I'll give you the stats. You ready for the stats? This is fucking nuts. All right. It's an all-time low for Hollywood's biggest night. In fact, it dropped 58% in terms of audience from what previous low of the 2020s, February 9th last year. In terms of key demo, the 21 Oscars is down a crushing 64% in early ratings. Dude, that is a canceled show. I mean, you are fucking canceled.
Well, I think America knows not to take it seriously once Timing wasn't nominated.
Dude, can we go over we went over it last week, but the list of fucking movies, you're absolutely right. There was no fun movie. There was no Endgame. There was no fucking...
Dude, Soul was the best movie of the year. Soul was actually uplifting. It was deep. It had all these like different kind of messages. It was funny. The music was great, and it won for best animated. But it's like, toss it in with the other ones. Why not? Like, what else? How many more fucking cinematic talking tos do we need as a society?
It's disgusting. It really is fucking disgusting. It's nuts. We don't watch movies to get a talking to. I get a talking to every day.
Yeah, we watch the Daily Show
fucking cardboard down the. All right, you talk. I'll fucking sit over here. Fucking be over here. Let your weed kick in. Let me know when you want to fucking jump in.
It's fully kicked, bud. That's why I'm no timing and just shouting left and right.
Those fucking other shit rules, aren't you? Are you wearing those headphones to look like a fucking DJ in Belgium, or do they work?
I honestly am keeping them on because my ears are comfortable.
Unfucking believable. It is. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I think I remember going. My acting teacher back in Boston would throw a party, and they'd do a football fucking thing, and we'd all pick, and people would make money, and it was a blast, and it was funny. And you'd wait. The opening monologue, opening number would be this fantastic, entertaining, holy shit, funny piece, and then they get into it, and the host was great, and he was a host, and and then they just now it's I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. I don't understand what the fuck. They don't want to offend anybody. They want everybody to feel good, and you make everybody feel like shit.
Do you know what?
We're not entertained.
Yeah, I saw maybe one or two awards, but like they both stopped and were just like, "Listen, this is a great achievement for everyone, but." A lot of kids are getting shot in the head by cops. And you're like, fuck, man. I know. I just wanted. I wanted to fucking watch some animation or something. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's fucking. No, she couldn't, Bobby. I don't understand this. Anyways, Glenn Close. What is this guy saying? Anyways,
Glenn Close was hot in that. What was that Michael Douglas movie she was in where she like cut her wrists in the tub or something, but she was fucking like the whole movie?
She boiled a fucking rabbit on the stove. It was called,
Dude, can I tell a weird thing that just happened? We just got the security
Hey,
footage. of a
pothead, do
ring-
you want to fucking know the name of the movie you just asked for? Do you just want to go on your fucking train of thought?
Gone.
I mean,
But the
what
train,
the fuck?
train of thought is relevant.
I
and I'm
hope
sure we
it-
can
All right.
come back.
It'd be so funny if it had nothing to do with like a rabbit.
You said she boiled the rabbit, right? So,
Well, I was
we-
about to
we-
say, you asked me what's the name of the movie, and I was the boiler, and I was going to tell you the movie, and then you went off on some other fucking thought, you fucking meathead. This is going to be fun. Go ahead.
So we just got ring footage. Somebody put a bag with a sealed box that said perishable on like the hook of my mailbox out front.
Oof.
So I'm thinking like, what the fuck is that? We didn't see who it was. We just pulled my father-in-law pulled the package inside and he opened it with a knife and it's a dead squirrel. So somebody intentionally boxed and sealed and labeled perishable on a box and hung it up on my mailbox.
You're welcome.
Yeah, dude, that's not even funny. That would scare the shit out of me. Dude. I'd go to bed with my shotgun like next to me.
I was nervous, but we
That's
saw
like-
the
That's like an old Irish thing, like the dead rabbits. You know, it's the dead squirrels
Yeah.
up in Westchester or wherever you live.
yeah.
Speaking of dead squirrels,
Probably an audience member.
well, I just want to let you know, Mike Cannon took edibles, a lot of weed around 20 minutes ago, so it's kicking in. Yeah, he's doing
more than my typical podcast dose
Jesus
too.
Christ.
Because
He really knows how to eat it. If it's not on stage, why did you take edibles on a Monday night? What's the occasion?
I thought I was off, and then I remembered that I had this podcast.
Yeah. Well, what's the occasion? He's still at his mother-in-law's house. Under that
yeah. Also, I'm trying to forget reality as best as possible.
Bobby, who's the? Is this a bringer podcast? And Mike bring that other guy? Like who's the? What kind of fucking? What's going on here? Why am I doing this? I'm fucking interrupted my dinner.
I sent Voss. He can have the link anytime. He has carte blanche just to come in whenever he wants. And he came in. But here's the thing. That's Colum. He's a very funny comic.
Yeah.
Hey, Colum.
He's from Ireland. He's got a little brogue, and he's very funny.
How's it going, Voss?
We did the same show together a few months ago.
Who did?
The four of us.
No. Voss wasn't on it.
Oh, he
No, Voss
wasn't?
It was one of
No.
those other old guys we can't remember the name of.
A lot of people say old, or a lot of new guys like you should say experienced, but that's okay. Were you doing comedy in Ireland? Did you do it in Ireland?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And did you open for Des in Ireland, or you just?
No, I didn't actually. No, Des was kind of gone when I was there.
But he was a big fucking act there, right?
Yeah, he's huge.
Voss, your mic isn't on yet again. We're a year and a half into a pandemic,
What's he
and
doing?
you still. We had a.
using his laptop mic. Was
He
he?
doesn't know how to turn his mic on when he does a
What are you
podcast.
talking about? My mic's not on.
Go choose. What are you looking for over there?
I
It's
don't
not
know
over
if
there.
that's the right mic plugged in.
It's plugged in. It's
Is there an on-off
it's
thing?
Not, you haven't picked it. You have to pick it in the things. See where it says audio? Mush, can you please help him? Now
Oh,
he's.
he froze.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's
I'm
frozen.
picking it.
Now he froze.
Nope,
Wow.
it's not on, Voss. I mean, I don't know what to
You
tell
hear
you.
that? He said he's
Go to cam mic
picking it.
settings. And
What am I doing?
I wonder why my ratings stink.
I'm gonna call you
Wow.
real quick.
This is like being on Tough Crowd.
This is like
Hey.
my wife's grandmother using Facebook.
This is like being. It's like older crowd. That's what this should be called. Fucking A. What were we talking about? The Oscars. Oh, you went off on a tangent.
The
You asked
squirrel
me the
thing,
name of the
yeah.
movie. It wasn't basing it. Now you got me all fucked up. What was that movie called? Now I forgot it. Fuck.
No, the most important part was there's a dead squirrel in a bag on his
Yes,
doorstep.
the dead
Yeah.
squirrel in the
It
back.
said-
That's what we got to.
It was
which
your
I
mother-in-law smoking you.
Yeah,
I
imagine that
apologize.
it was addressed to me, and it's just them doing it, so we'd leave.
I apologize for snapping it. That's a very
That'd be so
fucked
funny.
up story that you have. That you had a dead squirrel. You're not concerned about that at all?
No, because I just saw the footage and it's some dipshit in a Nissan Sentra that looks like, just a fucking frumpy ass suburbanite.
Yeah, but dude, can I just say something?
What?
People put somebody boxing a dead animal, killing an animal, or picking up a dead animal that was killed and putting it in a box and writing a perishables on it and then hanging it from a family's front door and leaving is crazy.
Wait, it was hanging from the door?
It was hanging from the mailbox. But Bob, I can't stress enough how ready I am to take a life.
Yeah. Listen, if we're all let's be honest, taking a life is like one of the best things.
Yeah. I hope. I wish a motherfucker would. I want that fucking bowling pin of a suburban failure in their dog shit Sentra to fucking roll down this driveway so I can point an actual AR-15 right up their nose.
Voss, can I just
let's not isolate that. Maybe cut the whole.
No.
Mike,
Voss,
what's that?
Can I? So just to get you up to date, we were talking about the Oscars. We moved on to Mike Cannon has a Ring video of a guy putting a box on his mailbox. They opened it. It said perishables on the box, and he opened it, and it was a dead squirrel.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
that doesn't affect. It was a.
Huh?
Is that a normal thing in Jersey in your neighborhood?
What's a dead squirrel?
What is that? Is that a welcome in your neighborhood?
Yeah, well, I mean,
in Colum's neighborhood, that would actually be lunch. Welcome to the neighborhood. Here's a squirrel for lunch. Put it in a stew.
But like, is it Mike? Was it? Did you piss somebody off or?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty edgy, I'm always pissing people off.
You're as edgy as a bowling ball.
Nice, dude. Nice. Fucking The Godfather.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you, man. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
So you found a squirrel. Like, was it squirrel head or the whole squirrel?
The whole squirrel. Yeah, and it was.
How was it killed?
Dead,
was it?
I don't know. I
stabbed?
actually. I didn't. I looked in and so I was like, "Is that a fucking animal?" And my father-in-law was like, "Yeah, it's a dead squirrel." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I don't know, man. I think it might be PETA. I think they know I'm a hunter. Like they might be saying something." And I'm like, "What are you talking?"
So you think PETA? You think PETA would kill an animal just to teach somebody a lesson?
Maybe.
Who's a hunter?
My father-in-law. He's
Whoa,
a hunter and a
hunting
fisher.
for a new son-in-law. What's he hunt? What's he hunt? What's he hunt?
I liked it better when your mic was off.
Shut up. Shut up. The comics are talking, Bobby. What's he hunt?
He hunts like deer, big game, like stuff like that. I mean, it doesn't go to
Big
Africa.
game, big game,
Shoot a lion. Yeah, hippo.
Yeah,
rhino.
He hunts
He
big
does
game.
safaris.
Oh,
I don't know, fucking bucks and elk and bison and shit. I don't know. I'm not a man. I just know he comes home sometimes with bags of meat, and then
He doesn't hunt bison. There's no way he hunts bison.
Yeah,
why not?
I just don't think he'd hunt. First of all, bison is very hard to hunt, and they don't have. You got to get on a horse. You got to ride alongside it and shoot it in the fucking head.
Why
Takes
they made
a lot
it? They made that a rule.
Well, dude, how are you going to get a bison? Bison, you're not going to just run up to a bison. They fucking fly.
No, you take a 50 cal sniper rifle and lay up on the hills and watch them graze and just pick them off.
Oh, that's real hunting.
Yeah,
you really are a fucking. I bet you put the box on the front.
Yeah,
I bet if you replay the footage, it's you in that dumb hoodie.
Yeah, I'm wearing several hoodies. My hips are huge.
Oh, I wish it was
Cannon keeps doing edibles and then just fucking blacking out and killing.
I go into a fugue state and just murder small animals.
Yeah, you wake up with a Sharpie on your wrist. Explain what you did.
Hey, Mike, does your wife do edibles too?
Very minimally, like not like me.
So you're doing it by yourself, like at home. I mean, not at home, God, at their home and just hanging out doing edible. And like,
Yeah.
how many do you take? Like, do you take enough to get so fucking wasted, or just to get through this podcast?
What do you think weed is?
Fuss.
No, I don't.
So fucking wasted. No, I mean
What?
I'll kind of drift in and out of focus, but in terms of being wasted, I'm not wasted.
Well, no, I mean, when I smoked, they didn't.
Put the pencil down, Voss, or I'm gonna fucking kill you. Put the pencil down, or I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Listen. They didn't really have edibles when we were getting high, did they?
No,
Hold
they
on, my
didn't have.
phone
We
just
had
woke up.
weed.
I'll be right back.
Another dead squirrel.
No,
More
he,
weed.
he didn't do the dishes.
He's gonna make his mother-in-law tea.
He has to rub our feet before bed.
Where is Michael? My tea is not ready. Does he want another dead squirrel on that porch? If I found a dead animal, I'd lose my shit.
That's a warning. That's a fucking
Yeah.
warning.
Yeah, that's from witches, man. That's like a fucking witch warning,
No,
right? I
that's-
mean,
Does he
Colum, right?
it was a prank, was it? I don't know.
How is that a prank? How is murdering an animal fucking funny?
That is a fucking funny prank. Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. If I did that to you, that would be the funniest thing. Are you kidding me? If I put a dead animal on your porch, that'd be so
now
funny.
it would be. If you did it this week, it would be hilarious because of what happened to Gannon. But if you did it and I didn't know it was you like a week ago, I'd fucking lose my mind.
Yeah, but first of all, why is Cannon opening a box that has not come through the post office?
Because he's lonely and depressed.
You know what I mean? If
I
someone
thought it
just
was his first fan mail.
It was.
if someone just put a box on your, I mean, you got to think before you open it. If you don't see like stamps and a return address and all that, what the fuck? You know,
You would not open a box if you found a box on your front step.
I don't
you
know
wouldn't
what
open
I'd have to look at. I have to examine it, and if I didn't trust it, I would have my wife open it. What do you think marriage is for? Are you in a studio with all the egg cartons and stuff, or the phone?
You
Me?
call them
No,
egg
no, no.
cartons?
No, all this shit? No.
Yeah.
It looks like a studio, right? No, it's just a room in my apartment.
Oh, it looks like a podcast studio.
That's what I'm
room.
going for. It's like a smoke and mirror style thing.
Oh, and how long have you been in the States working?
6 years?
Oh yeah, yeah. And you work at the cellar, right?
No, I don't.
Do you work in New York?
Yeah, I work the stand mostly.
Who doesn't?
Do you?
I'm Rich Foss, bitch. I work wherever I want. But yeah, I work to stand.
Right.
What the fuck?
This is
Hey,
a
when
little uncomfortable conversation.
Wait, no,
Just hearing
because I
Voss
don't know.
setting him up for
I'm not
some
setting him up.
smashing.
No, I'm not setting him up because
Yes.
I'm not about that. Were you doing stand up in Ireland before you came here?
You already asked him that question. He said
No.
6 years.
The
No,
issue.
6 years here. He's been here.
Oh, 6 years here. Sorry. I'm old.
But I was doing you. Yes, you did ask me this already, boss.
I
He
did.
did. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Okay, so I'm right.
And I think
Yeah.
you were setting something up earlier, and it didn't
No.
fucking land because you brought up Des Bishop, and you were disappointed the way I said it. So now
No,
you're
no.
shoehorning it back in 5 minutes
No,
later.
I was just seeing how big Des. Listen, I want to work Ireland so bad so I can go play golf. I don't know. I just want to work in Ireland, but I can't go over there to play golf without working. I can't say to my wife, "Hey, I'm leaving to go play golf in Ireland." I like to make money while I'm there.
Do you only book gigs so you can play golf now? Is that where you're at?
No,
That's
no,
fair.
no. But if I'm going to go, no. Look, I'm going to Tampa. I'll probably bring my clubs. It depends where I'm working. If I drive there, my clubs are in the car anyhow. So, but I want to go to Ireland and play golf. My friend went. It's fucking one of the best places in the world to play golf. So I
Yeah.
want to go there, but I want to make money too.
Rich, we got to play together.
Well,
I couldn't
afterwards,
think of anything worse.
I'll send you the details of the main guy who runs all the festivals after this, if you want it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'm
my
glad you got
manager-
booked, Voss. Can we move on to fucking something interesting other than you
Golf?
trying to fucking go to Ireland and play golf?
Why we're talking about Ireland? He's from Ireland. What are you too selfish to let
I'm from
somebody else
Ireland.
walk
Originally,
over
I'm
their
from Ireland. My whole family's from Ireland.
I've been to Ireland.
Oh,
I played
you?
Gaelic football for a long time.
Yeah, my whole family's from Ireland. I could probably get a dual citizenship.
You
What?
can actually. It's not hard.
If your
What
grandparents,
are you talking about?
you have Irish grandparents.
Yes, I got
Yeah.
Irish grandparents. Yeah, I could get dual citizenship because of my grandmother.
Great.
What?
You should
Really?
Yeah, really. What? You don't believe me?
Really?
I
Really?
don't believe you.
Oh, really?
Really? I swear to God. Really? The fucking Donlin, Donlon, who were slaves.
What county?
You were slaves.
Fucking, we were
Slave
slaves.
County?
What county? Magruba.
Mayonnaise. What?
MacGruber, like the
MacGruber.
movie.
MacGruber.
It's similar to the movie.
Have you ever been to Ireland? Have you ever been there, Bobby, to visit your family?
I'm going there. I just got booked there on a tour starting in September. I'm going from September to actually Christmas all over Ireland, Scotland, and then I
Oh,
go
really?
to the. Okay, check this out. I've had these people sponsor my podcast for a long time, and I can't tell you, I love them. I'm so glad that they stay on board because I use their product, Brooklyn sheets, Brooklyn towels, Brooklyn pillowcases, everything, duvets. I use it all. I'm telling you right now, we're home a lot more than we've ever been in our lives. So make your home awesome. Make it your zen. Make it your place to just hang out and have an oasis. Go ahead. Just get their towels, their sheets. Go super plush. Get loungewear. You can get the best of all of them at brooklinen.com. I'm telling you right now, I have it. I'm telling you right now, Brooklinen is it's high quality home essentials that don't cost an arm and a leg. And you know what? It's awesome. So I'm telling you right now, and they're so confident in their product that it comes with a 365-day warranty. And fans are confident too. Listen to me. 75,000 5-star reviews and counting. You got to go right now. Okay? So give yourself the comfort, refresh you deserve. And get it for less at Brooklinen. Go to brooklinen.com, use promo code WhatDude, and you get $20 off with a minimum purchase of $100. That's brooklinen.com. BROOKLINEN.com. And enter promo code WhatDude for $20 off with a minimum purchase of $100. That's brooklinen.com, promo code WhatDude. Guys, I want to tell you about this great new sponsor, Scoremaster. Did you know, this is crazy, the average American has 97 points that they can add to their credit score and they just don't know how to find them? Well, Scoremaster is the new credit science that super boosts your credit score. Forget raising your credit score a few points. That's weak, loser, lame. The average Scoremaster user raises their credit score 61 points in 20 days or less. 61 points. All right, say your credit scores was like 500 to mid 600s when you bought that new car. If you had gone to Scoremaster first and raised your credit score just the average 61 points our listeners get, you could have saved $9,000 on your car loan. And if you'd gone to Scoremaster before applying for a home loan and raised your score just the average 61 points our listeners get, you could have saved almost $100,000 over the lifetime of your loan. Scoremaster puts you in control of your finances, not the banks. Enroll in minutes and see how many plus points Scoremaster can add to your credit score. Visit scoremaster.com/YKWD. Scoremaster.com/YKWD. UK, what are you getting mad for? Why are you going? Oh,
I'm
really?
You're not going away for fucking 4 months. No one's that fucking done.
I'm not going for 4 months.
You
I'm sorry. I said
September.
I'm sorry. September. It's November to December. Sorry.
Oh, have fun.
Thanks, buddy. I'll let you know how the golfing is.
Do you need an opener?
I do. Do you want to go?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
How is
I mean,
the
it doesn't pay
opener
that
going to
much,
bring
but
an open?
I don't care.
I'm not an. Listen, Voss. First of all,
Listen, first
don't
of all,
call me. Listen, your jokes on Colum and Mike don't work on me. Okay, I am a headliner.
You're ahead.
Okay.
Oh my god! I almost spit water all over my computer.
What up? Listen,
What?
have you ever worked Europe before?
I've only worked.
Worked Europe?
I've only worked Amsterdam
The cuisine.
and
Oh.
and that's it.
You never worked Scotland or England?
No, never did that shit.
Scotland's weird because Scotland, they act like they're at a fucking play. Like it's not like some loud laughter, but at the end they're like, "Oh, at least at the festival when I was at Edinburgh, it was so weird." England drunks.
Can I ask a question about Edinburgh? Did you do a month, like an hour
No,
show?
no, I just went and did a couple nights in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
But this guy, Lewis Schaefer, was running shows. This is years ago, and I think me and Patrice went for like a couple days.
I remember that. I remember hearing when Patrice went over there. How was it with him?
With who, Patrice?
Yeah.
I mean, I worked Holland with Patrice. We had so much fun. I don't remember Scotland. I remember bringing my clubs and going to play public courses in Scotland, and the shows were real small. Like he had a small theater, Lewis Schaefer, and it was uneventful because I wasn't doing like 3 weeks or 2 weeks there. Just going there for a couple of days was uneventful. I went, did some tours to Edinburgh Castle and stuff, but whatever. It was
Lewis,
uneventful.
that Lewis guy is still there.
He's in England.
Do you know Lewis Schaefer? You know Lewis Schaefer was the guy who made Boston Comedy Club actually successful, and then he went over to the Cellar, hired him to work the front door at the Cellar and to drag people in, and he was the one who started getting people in at the Cellar. He would
He was barking
out front. He was probably the best barker ever. I went to his house. Huh?
He was even better than
not
Bob.
Pete Holmes.
Yeah,
He was at
photo of Lewis on his wall.
He wore a blue sports jacket, jeans, and a dress shirt every night. And I went to his house once. We had to pick him up, and we went in, and he had 4 of the same outfits in a closet. That's all he owned was that outfit. It was like a uniform, and he had a litter box in the fucking closet. It was the grossest shit I've ever seen in my life. He was great. He was great, though. I mean, Lewis Schaefer, not gay. Not gay.
Was the Boston busier than the Cellar at some point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Boston was great. It was great at some of the biggest acts would go on at Boston. Chappelle, fucking Red Johnny and the Round Guy, Brewer. Fucking powerful, fucking killer lineups, man.
Did anyone see Barry Katz posted Chappelle's sign-in sheet on Instagram from like 1992? So I guess what happened was every time you played it, you had your own sheet and you'd sign in, and then at the end of the week or the month, they'd work out your totals. Was it?
I don't
I
remember.
mean, you literally. Can I just say something, Colum?
Wow.
You have 2 guys that were literally there when all of it was going around. We were about to tell you how everything works, and then you jumped in. You jumped in with didn't Barry Katz have a lineup with a photo of Dave Chappelle? Shut up!
I said.
Why don't you and Cannon argue? Why don't you and Cannon argue who's?
What are we gonna do? Another fucking episode of Remember When We Were Important? What else are you gonna tell us about roasting at the Cellar? Then we gonna talk about Patrice again?
No, we're
what
not
have you
talking
done
about
lately,
Patrice.
you old fucks.
First of all,
We've been through this.
That's all we have, Colum. That's all we fucking have.
Where did you pull that up?
They're
from?
basically both wearing their comedy Letterman jackets right now.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you should have a little more respect there, young buck.
Hey,
That's like when what just happened. That's like when what was his name? When Richard Pryor was on a talk show with that fucking old comic. What's his name? And Richard was just laughing at him because he was telling a story and it was taking too long. And Rich was fucking stoned and he just cracking up. He's like, "I'm so sorry." And then he's like, "You know what? You should take pick your shots, kid. And he was like, okay, pick my shots. He fucking embarrassed him. That's what just happened with Colum. Colum, I hope you fucking die. I really do.
No, don't.
Let me open for me. Let me open for you, and you'll see me die. No, but the point is that the pay in 1992 is like more than the clubs are paying now.
No, to you.
Oh yeah.
To you.
No, what is the pay?
It was like $120 for a spot
For the small club at Boston. How many did the Boston seat?
4.
The Boston? That's a good question. I don't fucking know, man.
It probably sat packed 80 people, probably 80 people packed.
Yeah.
You know, but it didn't pay $125 a spot back then. You know, I don't remember the weekends, but it didn't pay. You know, it definitely didn't pay that during the week. Barry was not paying $100 a spot during the week. Believe me. You know, I don't. Who the fuck knows? Who cares? This is.
So we were getting $20 a spot.
You
I
just
remember
Colum just got to Rich. He just bummed him out. He gave up and goes, "Who cares?"
Yeah,
I have $20. I got $20. Fuck him. I got $20 a spot, and I was happy. I remember taking a cab home, being like, "Oh my god, I got to take a cab. I didn't have to wait at the fucking train stop for an hour, sweating my nuts off." And I jumped in a cab. I got $20 from Masavia. Remember Masavia?
Yes, it's a train station, not the train stop. You're fucking stupid. The train
To you.
stop.
At least it's a train. It's a bus for you.
I gotta go to the train stop.
This is just a clusterfuck. Why did I invite you? Why did I just give you the link? We're having a great time talking about dead squirrels and the fucking. And then you come in and you piss off one of the young bucks, and he turned on us.
I don't care. I don't care about either one of those.
Mike Cannon's so high. He's just been laughing for the last 8 minutes and everything.
I know.
Watch this, Mike.
I mean, honestly, that was funny. Your face is animated. Good.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Well, okay.
Oh, Colum really got to you, huh?
No.
no.
You guys bring up some topics.
I have that
I
clip.
did bring up a fucking topic.
yeah, Mike.
What did you say about the Oscars? What did you say
Mush
about
has the prior clip.
I said, you got it. Oh, this clip was fucking great. Watch this clip. This is what just happened on this podcast.
Oh, Milton Berle.
Milton Berle. That's who it was. That's Rich and me put together.
Abortion.
I'm sorry, man, but I just did it.
Rewind it again. Rewind it.
wish.
Hear what he said?
I wish,
He
Richard,
goes,
that I could.
I had no.
I wish.
He goes, I had. Go back.
Just
Go back. Go back. Go
Abortion.
back. Go back.
I'm sorry,
Go
man,
back,
but
Mush.
I
Oh,
just
Mush,
did it.
please, for the love of God. You got to hear what he's talking about to get the joke. You have to hear
So
what he's
she
talking about.
first consented
Nah,
to
but that's too far.
not have a baby and have an abortion.
I'm sorry, man, but
He's talking about having an abortion.
I wish, Richard, that I could have laughed at that time at your age, when I was your age, the way you just laughed now, but I just couldn't. I told you this 9 years ago. I'm going to tell you on the air in front of millions of people. Pick your spots, baby.
All right, sweetheart.
Pick your spots.
Milton Berle had like the biggest fucking unit in the business. He had like
Biggest
this
cock?
fucking.
We just got picked your spot by fucking Colum. I don't like it.
No, you made me feel like a fucking fag. But I was engaging with you.
Whoa,
That was just a thing.
Hey, I'm trying to monetize this YouTube page. Back up.
All right, let me
The F words. You just called me a fag like it was
No. He's not
1985.
fad. FAD,
Oh,
like a passing
Sorry, I
trend.
apologize.
Yeah,
I hear what I want to
the
hear.
accent. It's the accent that sounds like it.
Fag. Okay, go ahead.
I said it. I said the fucking thing.
You said the fucking thing. All right.
the miscommunication right now between everybody
It's
is really
just-
fun to watch.
You think
I wish I-
there is zero chemistry.
I know. There's more chemistry in history class. I wish right now your in-laws would throw you out. You and your dead
Oh.
pet squirrel.
Yeah, just me with the squirrel on my wrist petting it.
How's your kid?
He's awesome, man. He just woke up. I think he had
How
a little
old?
bit of a nightmare. He's going to be 2 in July, but he's like super into sports. We take him to play soccer and basketball and shit. I just
That's
filmed
cool.
a video with me crossing him over because I'm going to hang on to that for as long as possible.
Nice.
What do you mean crossing him over?
Like on basketball, like I make him fall. I shake
Oh.
the shit out of my son on the basketball court, and I will continue to do that until I'm unable.
He's 3.
He's not yet. No, he's not yet 2.
He's 2. Okay, well, there you go.
Listen, get him to play golf. He's not going to make it in basketball. You know that. You get him to play golf young.
Mm.
And let me tell
It's
you
the
something.
worst advice I've ever heard in my life.
It really is because at
get
least
you-
if basketball, if
Yeah.
he doesn't make it, at least he gets the lessons of teamwork and
And,
leadership.
and he makes friends at a park.
No,
What is he going to do? Go down the park with a set of
Yeah.
clubs, you fucking moron?
play a
You guys-
solo sport and stew in your own brain for 4 hours. You 7-year-old.
First of all, you meet so many people on the golf course. You fucking
No, you don't.
No, it is.
You, you
It's
don't
great
meet
op-
anybody. You're
a
like,
great
hurry up,
opportunity.
let's go, play through.
He's
Fucking-
right. It's a great opportunity for 8-year-olds to network.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Buy sell on the fucking
Yeah.
4th hole.
Apple juice on the 19th.
Did you play sports in school, Cannon? Did you play
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I wish that I'm trying to make a case for there should be like professional leagues for children because I would have been a professional child athlete. I was
yeah?
very good at sports when I was a kid.
We all were good in sports. What are you kidding?
No,
me?
we weren't. No, we
Yeah.
were not.
I tell you, I guarantee 2 of us were. 2, maybe 2. Maybe he was good at cricket, but I'll tell you what, I knew fucking dumb fucking Irish sports.
What did you
Kicked the
play, Rich?
neighbor. What's
What
that?
did you play? What did you play? Because I picture you with like bike shorts and short shorts over it,
Listen
like
to me.
just prancing
Did
in
you
the
play baseball?
outfield.
Did you play
I,
baseball?
first of all, I played baseball. I played second base,
And did you
shortstop.
stop playing once they allowed blacks in?
This- I stopped. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That happened after he retired. Anyway,
Hey, Colum, is cricket an Irish sport? I thought that was an
No,
English
no.
sport.
It is. That's why that was actually very funny. It's like
Yeah.
an
Is it an? It's
In
not an
England-
Irish sport, right?
England play it and
Yeah.
India.
Yeah, you guys couldn't afford sticks, right?
Wow.
no, hurling is Irish, and that's fucking crazy. That's
What's
what,
that?
like
Throwing up? It's throwing. Those fucking drunks after the night at the pub. Fuck them and fuck their dumb pubs. Both of my wives were Irish because I went low budget. I couldn't afford a food broad. My first wife is fucking Irish, and my second wife is fucking 6-pack fucking nobodies. Listen to me. I was really good in basketball, but I played second base.
You're 4'11". How are you good in basketball?
Yeah, and speaking of your width, let me tell you something, you fucking half cock. Right?
Yes. Well, get 'em.
You couldn't even hold the fucking ball with your hands.
well, that's what I'm thinking. Did you like Simon Birch the basketball? Like, how did you grip it?
Voss played when you underhand your free throws.
He had a belt on, the belt uniform.
Rick Barry was my idol.
Voss wore a belt with his shorts.
I was really. That's all we did. Play sports where I grew up. That's all we
Oh,
did
shit.
every fucking day. If it
The
wasn't
worst
fucking-
advice I've ever heard for any. I've been a parent for almost 8 years. The worst advice is, do you gotta get him to play golf
Yeah,
early?
I'm telling you, get him wrong. That's what the money.
That-
You think? Wait, do you think Mike's kid is going to get a scholarship in college playing basketball?
He's
Look
not
at
going to
his
get a
father.
scholarship doing anything, not even
Yes.
art. Okay, he's
Listen.
probably not going to go to college. He's probably going to start in a trade. Where he's
He's a-
probably
no,
still
he's
going
a-
to live in that. He's probably going to live in that house under that painting most of his life. I bet it was this kid who put that dead squirrel on the fucking mailbox.
He did have bloody hands.
Yeah.
Because
We're only gonna.
you keep dunking on them. Have a little psychopath.
Goddamn right.
Can you?
I found out earlier.
I'm
Get
gonna
him
do
to
like
play
the
golf.
Denzel. Yeah, I mean that's like, if I want to be like Tiger Woods' father and just obsessively create a maniac who can only come when he's half asleep with a belt around his neck. It's like
you can only fuck chicks with nylons on, serving them wings.
My daughters played basketball. My one daughter was second team all state in high school in basketball. Both of my older daughters were fucking amazing ball players. I was out there all the time playing ball with them, teaching them ball, But once they got to college, they can't compete with those girls. Could
I have
dunk
to stop you. I have to stop you. I have
Why?
to stop you. You were
I'll
not
go get her.
teaching.
Go
You
get
were
her
not
trophy.
teaching your. You were not teaching your daughters
Oh.
basketball. There's no way that a little Jewish man from Jersey was out there teaching. That doesn't matter.
that
So
is
you
your boss. That's your costume from Greece.
Bonnie made that.
Greece
That was
is what I'm gonna be,
the Rehab's production of Greece.
Greece is what I'm going to be putting on your hiney as I enter your fucking.
This is a shit show. I really wanted to have topics. I really wanted to have good, deep conversations about society and the Oscars and all kinds of stuff, and it just went downhill from the
Shut up.
second.
Well, talk about the Oscars. King,
Oh, okay. Here's Penny.
fucking
Yeah,
Lou
this is
Holtz
good.
over. Fucking Lou Holtz over here with his kid.
This was a while ago, though. I got another one coming up where we filmed it at this park, but now he can move around. He's like dribbling on his own. Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
Wow.
But look at that handle.
God, what a
Rich.
cute little
See that?
kid.
Still got a little spring in my step too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Just give the kid, just
Okay.
frustrate the kid all day long at the park. That's good. That's
No,
a good
he's
lesson
really-
to teach him.
He's like got an innate ability for soccer. For some reason, he's just got a really good touch. He can run and keep contact with the ball. He changes directions. He kicks it into the net. He's like, it's fucking sick.
Well, look,
It's
he's
funny.
eyes lit
Someone
up.
did just bring up how much golf did your kids play? Since that was your main advice to all of us.
My daughter kills a golf ball. Are you kidding me? My kids play golf. I took them when they were young. We started at pitching. What?
Your
Go
advice
ahead.
was get them to play young, and then they'll be successful.
No, they'll get.
Which one of
It's-
your daughters is on the PGA Tour?
Listen to me, fucking
Okay,
Buddha.
put the pencil
Not-
down and don't fucking get mad. Just put the pencil down.
Let me explain something to you.
We're explaining to you.
Y'all gotta
You know what? Pick the pencil up. I don't want to see the hands. Pick
Yeah.
the pencil back up.
Easier, I'm just saying, to get a scholarship, it's
Yes.
easier
Oh.
to get one in college for golf than it is in basketball. That's all. Especially
Is
if
it?
you're a girl.
But there's probably a sport easier than golf then, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah, like
you-
fucking field hockey. You could also make a lot of money and just buy your way in on the rowing team if you can.
Oh yeah.
Pull that off.
I'm just gonna invest in Dogecoin and teach my kid to read Reddit, figure out the stocks.
Well, you got the ad lib skills of a fucking elitist monkey. Holy
Oh.
shit!
Jesus Christ.
Hey, how? Hey,
This is a bad matchup. You know the UFC has bad matchups. This is a bad matchup.
No, it's
This
good.
is-
I love doing it with Cannon. I love doing
What
this
about
with
Colum?
Fuck him. No, I like Colum too. The only thing is, I can't understand. Colum's been here for like 8 or 9 years. How long does it take to lose the accent, or is that your gimmick?
Whoa! Wow! Wow! That's not
What?
even Colum. That's
Shut
Shane
up.
Gillis with a
Shut
fake
up.
mustache and beard.
This fucking low budget Yakov Smirnoff. Why?
This
don't even get
is mean.
Talk about the Oscars. What are you drinking?
God
Bobby?
damn it! I'm taking my podcast back. We're
What are you
talking about the
drinking?
Oscars. It's tea. Shut up. All
Oh, I
right,
thought it was-
listen.
What kind?
Here's the-
Chamomile? Are you calming yourself down before bed?
Listen. Here's the deal. We were talking about the Oscars before everything happened, and
What about it?
last night it's so funny too because I read a thing. Huffington Post posted this thing. Ricky Gervais trolling the Oscars. He put one tweet out last night.
I know.
That's it.
That he
One
wasn't
funny
invited.
fucking tweet.
Yeah.
Was self-deprecating a little bit. Like I guess they don't want me back or something like that. Some
Yeah.
stupid thing. One tweet and they spread in the news that he's trolling the Oscars.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I read every other comics. I mean, nobody enjoyed it. Not one fucking comic
I know.
and I know we're cynical. I know if that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to trash shit that everybody's enjoying. I get it. But there are usually some moments of, oh, that was cool. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking hated it. Said it was a bore fest. And the ratings show it down 60 something.
But also, you know what? Like nobody cares when they see these people anymore. It used to be rare. Like people would be excited to see Leonardo DiCaprio or whoever the fuck. And now it's like Will Smith is a huge YouTube star. It's like if you want to see hours of him every single day, you can just log on to YouTube. He's not, there's nothing mysterious about him. It's like, oh, Will Smith's on another channel. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. And there's iconic TV stars and movie stars doing old people insurance commercials every other fucking second. And you're like, wasn't that guy isn't that guy a multi-millionaire from his sitcom and he's trying to con old people out of their fucking money now?
But also, too, there's no host, but yet, what's her name came out and did like 5 minutes up front. Who was what's her name? You know, she directed One Night in Miami. Oh, so anyhow, did you see the opening? She came out and opened the show.
No, do you have it, Mush?
Pull it up.
So they actually were all inside of a place.
Yeah, I know.
They were distanced, and
But it was half full or something. It seemed pretty empty, but there was.
Were they all wearing their vaccination stickers?
I don't. I guess they all got tested. It wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't as empty as your last weekend wherever you were. But it was empty. You know, it looked like a fucking hotel hallway. It looked like
There wasn't side splitters on a second show on Saturday.
That second show sold well, actually. Third one.
Oh, shut up. You see the third one? You do 3.
No, I did 3 on a Saturday. Yeah, my hips hurt at the end of the night.
I got to do 3 this Saturday. Because I'm not doing Thursday. I'm not doing Thursday. I'm doing Friday and Saturday aside.
That's what I did.
Oh, fucking
Friday and Saturday.
3 is just nuts.
It's kind of hard. Like literally, by the end of it, I had to stretch out my hip flexors before.
I remember I had to do 3 when I first started there. I think when you could smoke, and I remember just my voice was just gone by the second show, just like talking like this because I just the smoke billing up to stage.
I have the video, Bobby. It'll get us, might get us pulled up with the Oscars.
I fucking don't play it. What's her name? Who was doing it?
Regina King. Basically, she talked about the shave on verdict and then told people to put on their masks.
Oh, that's good. That's what we want to hear.
Right.
That's what we want.
Yeah,
She talked about whatever, but she was, even though they don't have a host, she seemed like she opened the show as the host. And listen, I didn't see the movie with Anthony Hopkins, who won Best Actor, but I did see Chaswick, whatever his name is, and he was fucking amazing. He was fucking. I'm surprised he didn't win the Oscar because he was so good in Ma Rainey's whatever. You know,
can't even say it. It stinks. You can't even say the movies anymore. Fucking Ma Rainey's.
I don't remember the name.
It stinks. You can't even pronounce the people who won. You don't know. Can't say the movie. You don't know what's going on. Back in the day, Goodfellas. Boom. Done.
Yeah. So
Ray Liotta. Fucking Robert De Niro. Bang. Jack Nicholson. Boom.
So what are you saying?
No, they have fucking Tom Selleck is doing reverse mortgage commercials right now. This guy's been a fucking icon of television for 40 years. He's doing you know what a reverse mortgage is? It's they're gonna take somebody's house and hope they die in a year and then take all the money from them.
My dad's on a commercial right now for old Tinder.
What?
I forget what it's called, but it's an app for old people to date and like fuck. And my dad's in the commercial.
Wait, your dad's an actor?
Yeah, he was. And now I think he dips his toe.
Does he ever act like you're successful? Follow that other pale guy.
The Rock actually retweeted the Gervais quote.
No way.
Yeah, he responded to it.
That's funny. Jesus, I just rewatched this. I miss laughing this hard. Yeah, because the Rock's a fucking Republican, right? You know that.
Yeah, he's got $1 billion.
Yeah, it's funny that the Republicans are the ones with like sense of humors now. You know what I mean? Back in the day, they were the ones like get Jesus, ban that music. You know, they were trying to burn albums and shit. And now they're the ones with senses of humor. It's fucking.
I feel like everybody's kind of a pussy. I feel like everybody, if you encroach on their sensibilities, everybody kind of like, it just depends. It's a different kind of thing for each group. Like if you do edgy racial or social stuff, then the left people get all super fucking weird about it. But the Republicans in the room might laugh. If you do some sex shit, the Republicans sometimes get real fucking weird about it, and it just gets uncomfortable. So it's like different kind of groups have their button. I just think there's just a lot of pussies out there right now.
Colum, go. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with all.
Rich, go.
Oh, I wish
that's a new YKWD. Go. What do you got?
Two would shut up. They work once a month, and all of a sudden, you're giving fucking tips on audiences. Shut up and be happy that you're working.
Oh, they're not working. Colum just asked me for a job.
I'm working November to December in Europe. I'm excited.
Cannon's sitting on a Raymore and Flanagan couch right now. He's not working. Nobody's working.
Cannon's going to end up opening for Tim Gage.
I'm just listen. I'm biding my time until the market correction.
What do you call the funniest person on the Oscars last night was that Korean lady that won an Oscar for I think Best Supporting Actress, or maybe and she was semi-funny. But there's this is the worst time in history, and you think, and I even tweeted this, a little humor might have helped move that fucking show along. That's all.
It's not humor. It's humor.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's humor. It's humor.
Yeah, there's an age.
But why even have it? Like, was it even a spectacle enough? Like, were there movies enough to even garner the award show itself? Like, it was such a like, who watched all this shit for real? Like, but aside from, I don't even know what the Chadwick Boseman movie was about.
That was a good movie.
Yeah,
Viola Davis was in it. She was great. That was a good movie. So was the other movie about the Black Panthers.
That was the whatchamacallit brothers,
Lucas
right?
brothers. Yeah,
Lucas brothers. Yeah,
that was great.
They were
that was really good.
The Oscars, so they really had the A-listers there. Did you guys see them?
You don't like the Lucas brothers? I like them a
lot. I like them a lot.
That's fucking amazing. That two comedians.
It's incredible.
Two comedians were at the Oscars. That's fucking nuts. I love
Oscars. They wrote the movie.
It was about Fred Hampton. It's not a whole lot to make up, you know.
You're not impressed?
Come up with a different black guy that doesn't exist, and then I'm impressed. They read Wikipedia and went, hand that in there now.
You know what? You got a point there, fucking Irishman.
I think so.
You got a fucking. They earned it in Wikipedia. There you go. Make that.
Did they have Did they even host? Did they even have this last year? I don't remember hearing anything about it last year.
Last year they did have it, and it was down. Last year sucked, I think. Right? Last year they had it. Right?
Either last year, they didn't have.
Yeah, they decided. Well, after the host Kevin Hart got in trouble, Ricky Gervais kind of trashed everybody and their mother. They were like, you know what? We're not doing this anymore.
Ricky didn't do the Oscars. He did the Golden Globes.
The Golden Globes. I know. I didn't say he did the Oscars. I said he hosted something else. But I think they're just done. They're done with being offended. They're done with being exposed for being hypocrites.
Yeah.
And here's the thing is that, I mean, Ricky Gervais, I've watched it a million times too.
Yeah.
He exposed all of them for being hypocrites. They're just being an actor is just very hypocritical. And back in the day, they hid it. They weren't out there too much. They made their movies. They did their interviews. They went on the Tonight Show with questions that were pre-approved. They didn't get exposed, and comics went and made fun and did the stuff. It was a fun night of being in the Matrix. And then it just got to be a jerk off fest, and Ricky kind of exposed everybody and they couldn't take it. And now we have this boring night of horse shit with millionaires just fucking giving other millionaires awards. And there's trickle-in
and
people.
lecturing the poor. That's the most offensive part of the entire thing, is that you have like this wag of the finger and like telling, assuming they're changing a single mind. Like, who's watching that on the fence about racism and or wearing a mask? And it's just like, all right, Regina.
There's just a bunch of pre-diabetic fucking Americans eating nachos, trying to have a fucking laugh.
Yeah, wearing a dress. They're like idiots that dress up at home.
They've already won a prize in life, and now they're getting a prize for winning a fucking prize. It's kind of, when I was at the Oscars, there was a movie star. Listen to this.
Working valet.
There was a working valet. Ugh,
how you say it?
Bodak. Shut up.
What?
Shut up. He's a Bodak. Listen to me. I'm getting seasick listening to these two. I got to take Dramamine.
No, you're getting seasick because of all that spit.
That's what
that's your C material.
Fat JC just gave me a nice slam. I got to give him credit. He gave me a nice slam. He just said Bobby knows the word humor because it's all over the ice cream truck. That was a good one. Touche, you cunt.
There was an actress at the Oscars, and there was
a lot of them.
The dress with the long trains on the back.
Yeah,
she had a fucking train. She had an old lady carrying her train around from behind.
It was probably your mother,
huh? It was probably
your mother.
Oh, and
but that's the type of shit. I would enjoy that if a celebrity was just like, I just got some old bitch to carry my shit. You'd be like, that's like, it's cool.
I think we like the old celebrity, right? Don't we like when there was celebrities? I don't like that they're trying to relate to us somehow. When it's like, guys, you have 5 houses. There's 7 people helped you get ready tonight. You can look at your bank balance at an ATM and not cover the balance so people behind you don't see how poor you are. I mean,
how many of those celebrities probably had to ring like their local precinct the next day and go, look, that was just for the cameras. I love you guys.
Yeah, I know. It's easy to say defund the police when you have security following you around.
Private security. Defund the police because I'll hire them for my own.
I wish the cops would do that. I wish the cops would just walk away from these events and let all the psycho fans just walk right up to them. Can you sign this? Just stick it right in her face.
Oh, all those O&A fans.
Yeah. Yeah, it is true. They just had the mayor or the governor, who the fuck was it, of Portland, was just like, listen, we got to get these people. We got to start arresting these people. They want Antifa gone because they just keep lighting the streets on fire and breaking windows and he's like, if you see, he's telling the public, if you see one of them, report them. And it's like, no, I'm fucking going outside with my fucking iPhone. You nuts?
Yes. They got to get rid of them a year later. They're finally saying it.
Yeah, he's finally had enough. He was actually
the whole city is dressed like that.
He was there's a video of him in the fucking getting tear gassed with Antifa by the police. And he was with them, marching with them during it. And now he's like, we got to get these fucking guys out of here.
Portland, Seattle, all those fucking places. Go fuck yourselves.
It sucks. I love Seattle, Portland. They're fucking some of the most beautiful cities in this country, and you can't go there now. You just can't. You can't do it. And they're getting rid of all the homeless people in LA. They're by October. They said, what's that?
They're killing them finally.
Yeah, that'd be a great game if they just a bunch of rich millionaires decided to do that Ice Cream movie. What was that movie?
Which one? Hunger Games?
Well, no, they take them to an island and they just chase them down like fucking your father's on there just shooting them. Like Wild Game.
How are they going to get rid of the homeless in LA? What's the plan?
The plan is to give them housing.
So to get rid of how they
everybody gets housing.
Beachfront?
What do you mean?
I don't know how they're going to do it.
Those little tiny houses they're going to build them.
Oh, dude, I want to live in a school bus.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
The little tiny house school bus. Yeah, I don't have 150 grand to dump into the inside of that.
What do you want, a stove too?
Yeah, you ever see that? That's like my whole algorithm right now, man. It's like people that just
I hate high cannon. Yo, man, that's my whole algorithm right now, man. I just want a school bus. Yeah.
Oh,
what about your son that just wants a house? A regular house.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, can you stop with your shit dreams of a school bus? He wants a house with a playroom and somebody who's not going to taunt him in a basketball court.
No, the playroom can be the wheel well.
The wheel. Wow, that's good. You got to get him into golf, dude. That's what you got to do. I don't know.
Yeah, golf and archery.
Yes. What?
Oh, we should get into the extra 10.
Yes, here we go. Listen, we're gonna wrap this up. We do an extra 10 minutes.
Let's just get started. Come on, now it's going good. Now it's going.
We're going into the extra 10 right now. That was the first hour of YKWD. We need extra 10. Anybody who's a member of Patreon, you will stay. And if you're not, you have to go to patreon.com, which is scrolling down the bottom right now, right there. See it?
Can you see this
right there?
On my face?
Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Right there. Go there right now. And you're going to get the extra 10. We're going to talk about Mike Feeney being a dad. We're going to get dad advice. Mike Cannon. Mike Feeney killed his babies because he doesn't want children because he wants to be a star. Mike would never have a child to ruin his trajectory into the fucking fame. Unless Louis told him to get one because it helps with writing and directing. So anyways, go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Rich Voss is going to be at Side Splitters this weekend, I believe, correct?
Yes.
For all you people watching live right now, a lot of Florida people in here, make sure you go and check out Rich Voss's.
I did an hour and a half.
Can I fucking give you a plug? Can I just give you a plug? I mean, you've been doing it since fucking Opie and Anthony.
Doing what?
Just interrupting your plugs.
Why?
I wish you get hair plugs. Listen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do. I'm getting sick of your fucking gray mop.
I'm sick of you.
Hey, don't take it off. We get it. You still have hair. Shut up. You're 63. We get it. You're awesome. Cannon, where are you going to be?
Well, May 13th, 14th, and 15th, I'm going to be at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. So come out to that. Then in June, I'm going to be in Laugh It Up in Poughkeepsie. I got a bunch of dates coming up. Going to be in Austin and Chicago. Some stuff coming. So MikeCannonComedy.com.
Go to MikeCannonComedy.com. One of the funniest young bucks coming up. Hey, Colum, who you opening
here's
for?
the scenario.
Colum, where's your food cart going to be this week?
Colum, what bar are you drinking at on the weekends?
I'll be at the Stand Comedy Club very often. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and I'll post about that then.
Well, how are they going to follow you? What is it?
At Colum Tyrrell.
At Colum, spell it because nobody can hear you.
COLUMTYRRELL.
There you go. And Cannon, what did you say, Jizrag? What did you want? What did you say? You said something else?
Here's the scenario.
Oh, yeah. Great podcast.
Yeah, with me.
Unbelievable. On the laugh button.
On the Laugh button
Network.
and also Patreon. So Scenario Pod. We're putting out a lot of shit. I just put up actually a video of me reacting to edibles from last week. Fun stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of your videos lately. I mean,
No, I got a workout. I got a workout coming out that I just did a workout with this this dude who plays professional basketball. He's like a FIBA 3-on-3. He's going to play in the Tokyo Olympics. So I did a workout with him. Threw up within 2 minutes, and gonna be playing Bob. He was really big, but also I am out of shape.
Your mouth. Shut up.
All right. Well, make sure you join patreon.com and robertkellylive.com. Mike V. Suarez, check him out. I'm going to be, of course, at Newtown Theater this weekend and the New Brunswick Square Mall in front of the Orange Julius. And then I'm going to be in Auburn at the Crown of Comedy and the Piper Mill. So make sure you check out all those dates, robertkellylive.com. And there you go. And so we are in the extra fucking Patreon. I want to tell you about a amazing company that me and my wife found. We've been going to New Hampshire for the last 30 years vacationing, and we love it up there. We've been renting, and we've been a guest, and we've always wanted to own, but we couldn't afford it. It was just out of our reach until we found Tiny Homes of Maine. This company is amazing. It's a husband and wife. It's a family-owned business, and they make the most amazing tiny homes on the market. They're built to withstand Maine winters, and they look amazing. They're fully customizable, and they have 3 different sizes. You should check them out. If you're thinking about, having a second home or maybe downsizing or, just having an office, go tiny. And go to Tiny Homes of Maine. The company is amazing, and they help you every single step of the way, from finding the right one for you, from making it from the ground up, and to finding about the laws in your area and financing. You couldn't go with a more amazing company and a more amazing family than Tiny Homes of Maine. What's up, dude? You doing Pancake Sunday? Well, don't use crappy, generic Cisco horseshit syrup. You want to use the best Bear Mountain Maple, made right in New Hampshire, family owned, made the right way. Check them out. The best syrup on the planet, Bear Mountain Maple syrup. They have so many different kinds, bourbon barrel. They have, I think they have cinnamon, but the regular is my favorite. Comes in a nice little bucket. Make sure you go right now. Check them out. Bear Mountain Maple, the only syrup you should have on Pancake Sunday, dude. All right. So we got, I want to thank everybody. Please subscribe on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the comment button. Hit the like button. The YouTube has grown fucking crazy in the last couple months. I want to thank you guys, all you who subscribed. Hope you like all the episodes. Next month, we have Ari Spears, and we have another special guest I am not announcing yet for the month of April or May. May, right, Mush? May. Yes. Correct. Sorry about that. Yep, May. We got. I'm very excited to have Ari Spears on. Do you know Ari Spears, Voss?
Yeah. Yes, I knew him when he first started.
Fucking funny guy, man.
At Terminal D, when we used to do the urban clubs, when he first started, he was a little kid.
I mean, hilarious guy. Great on fucking Instagram, on YouTube. He's all over YouTube, and he was fucking. His impressions are just insane. Yeah, like, he's just great. He's fucking great.
He's come into Terminal D and the Club 88, all the black clubs we used to do, and he was like, I think his mom used to drive him to the gigs. He was like real young.
Well, he's coming on in May. We got other special guests coming on. It's going to be a great month. So stay subscribed. Don't leave Patreon. Don't leave the YouTube. All these come up here. You get the extra half Patreon only. And make sure you go and YKWD on Instagram. What is the other stuff? Mush, talk to him.
At YKWD on Instagram.
Boom.
Yeah, that's the big one right there. Keep following us on that. And also...
Yeah, that's right. Comicwearables.com. If you go there right now, you can get all my merch. You get the squiggly Robert Kelly. You got the YKWD red and white on the tit right now. And if you use the code word Ladybugs, 20% off. Ladybugs. Everybody who's a member of the Patreon, you get 20% off. Aaron Berg just bought that Robert Kelly squiggly face shirt. Hilarious. So make sure you go there. Comicwearables.com. Mush, I always say it wrong. Comicwearables.com. Code word ladybugs. Thanks for supporting the spot. What's that?
You think you say words wrong? Holy fuck!
Code word ladybugs. This has been a very weird podcast. Very fun. I enjoy these guys so much. Please follow them on social media, and if you see them out live, make sure you go up to them. You heard them on YKWD. Support them live because that's where we really fucking make our living. And I want to thank all the ladybugs for coming in tonight. All you girls, all you fucking guys. I want to thank you guys for being live.
The Oscars. Jesus,
I get better ratings.
4 white guys. So.
Oh shit. Nice one, Mush. Coming at the end. We'll end on that. See you next week. You know what?
All right, bye, everyone. Thanks.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.